Did you know that it is quite possible that the emperor of the African state of Mali, Musa Muhammad ibn Chew, reached the Americas before Christopher Columbus, around the beginning of the 14th century? That is almost 2 centuries before the European navigator. In 1324, while staying in Cairo, Musa, the ruler of the Mali Empire, told an Egyptian official he had befriended that he had come to rule when his predecessor led a large fleet in an attempt to cross the Atlantic Ocean and never returned. This account, recorded by the Arab historian al-Amari, has attracted considerable interest and speculation as a possible example of pre-Columbian transoceanic contact. The voyage is popularly attributed to a Musa Abu Bakr II, but no such ruler ever reigned. Rather, it is inferred that this voyage was undertaken by Musa Muhammad ibn Chew. Musa was asked how he became king, and Musa replied, "We belong to a house that gives the kingship by inheritance. The king who was my predecessor did not think it impossible to discover the farthest limit of the Atlantic Ocean, and he was very keen to do so. So he equipped 200 ships full of men and as many equipped with gold, water, and provisions to last them for years. And he said to the leader of the fleet, 'Do not return until you reach the end of it, or you will lose your provisions and water.' They set off, and it was a long time before anyone returned. Then a ship returned, and I asked the captain what news they brought. He said, 'Yes, Sultan, we traveled for a long time until a river with a strong current appeared in the open sea. Mine was the last of those ships. The other ships went ahead, but when they reached that place, they did not turn back and were not seen again. As for me, I did not immediately enter that river.' But the Sultan did not believe him. Then that Sultan prepared 2,000 ships, 1,000 for himself and the people he took with him, and 1,000 for water and supplies. He let me replace him and embarked in the Atlantic Ocean with his people. That was the last I saw of him and all who were with him, and so I became king in my own right. A precise date for the suggested voyage is not known, although it is interpreted to have taken place shortly before 1312, the year in which Musa is inferred to have become ruler. No clear evidence of the voyage's fate or even its existence has ever been found. Columbus, in the late 15th century, noted that Native Americans spoke of dark-skinned people arriving from the southeast in boats, trading items such as gold-tipped spears. This gold may have come from Africa. After the fall of Granada, many Moors migrated to Africa, passing on advanced navigational skills that may have helped the emperor of Mali reach the Americas.